10 steps ahead. TGBU talk, yeah, yeah. TGBU talk, yeah, yeah. TGBU talk, yeah, yeah. TGBU talk, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so are you ready to dive into a story about lifelong friendship?
I am. Lay it on me.
Well, today's story spans continents, revolves around a wedding in Malaysia.
Okay.
And it's going to make you want to call up your friends.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
And what I think is so cool about it is it's not just about a big gesture,
Right.
like attending the wedding. It's the smaller things, the everyday acts of love and generosity.
Yeah, that really make it special. It's those little things. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Little things that show you what friendship is really all about.
Exactly.
So to set the scene,
Okay.
we've got 6 friends.
Okay.
This group, they call themselves TGBU.
I like it.
They're scattered all over Malaysia, Egypt, Bahrain,
Wow. Okay.
and they're gearing up for their friends, Naim and Hira's wedding.
So awesome.
And just getting everyone to Malaysia for the wedding is a story in itself.
Oh, I bet that's not easy,
No,
especially with that many people
exactly.
and across so many different places. Talk about a logistical nightmare for a wedding.
Exactly. So this is where we see those little acts of friendship come in, right?
Man.
So take Abood, for example. He lives in Egypt.
Okay.
To get to Malaysia,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a quick flight,
No, that's a trek.
and it's not cheap.
Definitely not, especially an international flight.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
So Naim and Azrin, they both live in Malaysia.
Okay.
They know this.
Mm-hmm.
And they decide, without even thinking about it, to split the cost of Abood's plane ticket.
Wow.
And what really gets me about this
Yeah.
is it's just what they do.
Yeah.
It's not like a big thing.
It's like second nature. They're just like, okay, this is what we have to do. We're doing it.
It's just what you do for your friends.
That's real friendship right there.
And speaking of going above and beyond,
Okay.
let's talk about Hadi.
Okay.
So Hadi was like swamped, like in school.
Oh, yeah.
Busy, busy, busy.
We've all been there.
And everyone was sure he wouldn't be able to make it to the wedding.
Oh, no.
Right.
Yeah, too busy.
And that is why his arrival
Yeah.
is such a big deal in this story.
I bet.
Because it's one thing if it's convenient for you,
Totally.
but to rearrange your life,
Right, and make it work.
to be there for your friend,
Yeah.
that means something.
That speaks volumes for sure.
Have you ever had a friend do something like that?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Let me tell you. Oh, so many times.
Yeah.
Like, it really makes you think about, what lengths people will go to
Totally.
to be there for you. It's very heartwarming.
And this story has another one of those moments. Remember Azrin?
Yes.
He has a friend, Azam.
Okay.
Azam doesn't know the other guys, like Bood, Hadi.
Right.
But he hears about this reunion, and he insists that they borrow his brand new PlayStation 5.
Oh, wow. It's so generous.
So it's like this ripple effect of this
Right.
friendship, right? It's
Right.
not just TGBU.
Yeah.
It's like everyone around them is getting in on the action.
Exactly. They're bringing people in.
And what's really interesting, right, is
Yeah.
Azrin and Azam's friendship
Yeah.
was kind of on the rocks before this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that makes it even more meaningful
Absolutely. That's huge.
that he's like,
Right. He's willing to
I'm going to be there for you.
put that aside and be there for your friend, especially during such a big celebration.
Especially for your friend's wedding.
Right.
So we've talked about Abood, Azrin, Hadi,
Right.
the other half of TGBU,
Yeah.
Manny and Ali.
Okay.
They flew in from Bahrain
Wow. Okay.
to be there for their friend's wedding.
That's quite the trip.
Yeah. Have you ever traveled that far for a friend's wedding?
I haven't, but I can imagine it really shows you what destination wedding means,
Exactly.
Like you're really making a journey for your friend.
And it makes you think about the cultural differences too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Manny and Ali,
Yeah.
they're not just going to a wedding. It's a whole new world.
Yeah, whole experience.
And that just adds another layer to their friendship, wouldn't you say?
For sure, that shared experience.
It's like that feeling when you travel somewhere new
Yes.
and you see how beautiful the differences are.
Yeah, it opens your eyes,
Like exactly.
and it brings you closer together.
Okay, so to celebrate
Okay.
Naim's last hurrah before the big day,
Yes.
they all go to Genting Highlands resorts.
What's that?
Bachelor party,
Okay. No.
roller coasters,
Fun.
incredible views, you name it.
I love it.
There's a roller coaster there.
Okay.
It's called Space Invaders.
Sounds intense.
It sounds terrifying.
I'd be scared.
Right, but they face their fear.
scared?
Together.
Yeah.
They're on the roller coaster, chanting football songs. There's this hilarious anecdote about the Space Invaders roller coaster. Apparently, it flips you upside down for like a ridiculous amount of time. And Azrin, the jokester of the group, swore it was the closest he'd ever come to becoming Spider-Man.
I bet. Okay, that's amazing. I love it.
And then they unwind with a breathtaking view
Okay.
from this rooftop infinity pool.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of tranquility after the adrenaline rush.
I like it. A good balance.
Right. And then they visit a Buddhist temple.
Oh, wow.
They even do a Mortal Kombat pose in front of the Buddha statue.
I love it.
Classic.
That's great.
So then comes the wedding day,
Okay.
and the source material talks about how emotional it was.
Ah.
Even Manny,
Yeah.
who is supposed to be the tough guy of the group,
Okay.
gets choked up during the ceremony.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
It shows you how much he cares.
Exactly. So Manny actually had to fly back to Bahrain before the reception.
Oh, that's too bad.
Work stuff.
Oh, man.
Life gets in the way.
It always does.
Yeah. He wanted to be there for the speeches.
Okay.
See, each of the friends was planning to give a speech at the wedding reception. It was their way of honoring Naim and welcoming Hira into the fold.
Okay. I'm already getting choked up just thinking about it. So how do they navigate Manny having to leave early? Did he just have to miss out on giving his speech?
So he wrote his speech down
Oh.
and asked Ollie to deliver it for him.
Wow. That's a good friend.
That's true friendship right
It
there.
really is such a good friend.
So they went on one last adventure together,
Okay.
a farewell camping trip,
Nice.
before Manny had to go back to Bahrain.
Okay.
And this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay. How so?
Abood, Manny, and Ollie,
Yeah.
they're from the Middle East.
Right.
They'd never been camping before.
Oh, wow. Really?
So they're not just exploring the Malaysian wilderness.
Right.
They're exploring a whole new side of themselves.
That's so cool. What was their reaction like?
Apparently a mix of terrified and exhilarated,
Oh, I bet.
like sleeping under the stars.
It's an experience.
I know, right?
For sure.
Makes you think about all the things we take for granted.
Absolutely. We get so used to our own routines.
Exactly.
And then something like this shakes it all up.
So then comes time for Manny to head back to Bahrain.
Oh, yeah.
That airport goodbye,
Yeah.
all those emotions.
Bittersweet, for sure.
But they embrace it.
That's really special, though.
And
To be able to share those moments.
yeah, and then of course there's the reception.
Oh, right. The speeches.
Did Ollie do okay with Manny's speech?
He nailed it.
Wow.
Delivered every word with so much heart.
I love that.
It was like Manny was right there in the room.
That's amazing. And get this.
Yeah.
Zam, remember the PlayStation guy?
Yeah.
He gave one of the most heartfelt speeches of the night.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know. He was so moved by the whole thing.
It's that ripple effect we were talking about.
Totally.
Their friendship, their story, it just touches everyone around them.
But then it's Abood and Hadi who really steal the show.
Get out. What'd they do?
They decided to team up, and they deliver this joint speech, seamlessly blending English and Malay. I mean, imagine the impact. This heartfelt tribute to Naim, infused with their shared cultural heritage. I guarantee there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Okay, I'm not crying, you're crying. No, but seriously, that's incredible. It's like they took this already momentous occasion and found a way to reflect not only their love for Naim, but also their own unique bond as friends.
Exactly. And, I think that's what makes this entire story so resonant. It highlights the power of friendship to transcend borders, languages, even life's inevitable changes.
So true. It's like no matter where life takes them, no matter how much time passes, that core connection, that TGBU-ness, it remains.
Exactly. It's a testament to the enduring power of shared history, inside jokes, those unspoken understandings that only true friends really share.
It's funny. We often find ourselves getting caught up in the logistics of friendship, right?
Yeah.
The birthday texts, the holiday gatherings, the social media updates. But this story reminds us that true connection runs so much deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's about showing up, even when it's inconvenient. It's about trusting each other with your vulnerabilities. And it's about finding joy in even the simplest of things, whether it's a FIFA tournament or a ridiculous roller coaster ride.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So to our listener out there, I want you to ask yourself, who are the people you would travel 4,000 miles for? What adventures are you just waiting to share? Hold them close, because friendships like these, they really are a gift.
And to our listeners, we hope this inspires you to connect with your own friends, because those are the bonds that make life worth living.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah, you heard what we said. You know we the best. You know what the deal is, cause we 10 steps ahead. TGBU talk. Yeah.